George. Here's your National Weather Service forecast. Today, mostly sunny. A chance of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Highs in the mid-90s. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 50%. Heat index values up to 110. Tonight, mostly cloudy in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy. A chance of showers and thunderstorms. Humid with lows in the mid-70s. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 50%. Thursday, partly sunny. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the morning, then showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Humid with highs in the upper 80s. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 80%. Thursday night, showers and thunderstorms likely. Lows in the lower 70s. West winds around 5 miles per hour. Chance of rain 70%. This is NOAA Weather Radio from the Mobile, Pensacola National Weather Service. The current time is 3:01 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The National Weather Service in Mobile has issued a special marine warning for Mississippi Sound, South Mobile Bay, until 4:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 2:39 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing waterspouts was located near Grand Bay, moving east at 10 knots. Hazard, waterspouts, wind gusts to 40 knots, and large hail. Source, radar. Impact, waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Large hail could result in structural damage. Locations impacted include Dauphin Island Bridge, Mississippi Sound east of Pascagoula, Heron Bay, Alabama Port, Portersville Bay, and Fort Gaines. Move to safe harbor immediately as gusty winds and high waves are expected. Thunderstorms can produce sudden waterspouts. Waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Seek safe harbor immediately. Frequent lightning is occurring with this storm. If caught on the open water, stay below deck if possible. Keep away from ungrounded metal objects. Repeating, a special marine warning has been issued until 4:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following marine locations: South Mobile Bay and Mississippi Sound, Alabama. The National Weather Service in New Orleans has issued a special marine warning for coastal waters from Pascagoula, Mississippi to Stake Island out 20 nautical miles, Mississippi Sound, until 3:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 2:44 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a strong thunderstorm was located over Pascagoula, moving east at 10 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater and small hail. Source, radar. Impact, expect wind gusts in excess of 34 knots and suddenly higher waves. Boats could sustain damage or capsize. Make sure all on board are wearing life jackets. Return to safe harbor if possible. Locations impacted include Pascagoula. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. Repeating, a special marine warning has been issued until 3:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following marine locations: Mississippi Sound and coastal waters from Pascagoula, Mississippi to Stake Island out 20 nautical miles. This is a special weather statement for the following areas: in Alabama, Mobile Central and Mobile Inland, and in Mississippi, George, a strong thunderstorm will impact portions of west central Mobile and southeastern George counties through 3:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 2:34 p.m. Central Daylight Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a strong thunderstorm 7 miles west of Wilmer, or 10 miles southeast of Lucedale, moving southeast at 10 miles per hour. Hazard, winds in excess of 40 miles per hour. Source, radar indicated. Impact, gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Locations impacted include Semmes, Tanner Williams, and Wilmer. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. This is a special weather statement for the following area: in Alabama, Mobile coastal, a strong thunderstorm will impact portions of southwestern Mobile County through 3:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 2:38 p.m. Central Daylight Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a strong thunderstorm 6 miles southwest of Grand Bay, moving east at 15 miles per hour. Hazard, wind gusts of 50 to 55 miles per hour and nickel-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Minor damage to outdoor objects is possible. Locations impacted include Bayou Lawbader and Codanim. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. Torrential rainfall is also occurring with this storm and may lead to localized flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Frequent cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Lightning can strike 10 miles away from a thunderstorm. Seek a safe shelter inside a building or vehicle. This is a special weather statement for the following area.
Hello guys, welcome back to today's stream here. Today I've changed some stuff up. As you can see, I've changed quite a few things up here in the stream. As you can see at the bottom of your screen, it's a lot different from probably the last time we streamed because I updated it all last night here. So hopefully you guys like the new layout. Show you guys here in a minute. I know some people have run chat here. Welcome Gary Smith here. Kristen, I hope I'm saying it right this time because I know I always get your name wrong. So welcome here to the stream here. And let's get right into things so I can show you our new layout here. Okay, here it is. Here's the look of it here. Hopefully you guys like it. I've changed it last night. Did a lot of work changing it last night. So hopefully you guys enjoy it here. We're going to be tracking some of the severe weather. We're also going to go over the models also in today's stream. So we're going to go over quite a bit here in today's stream. Right now we actually really don't have too much going on. There is a marginal risk of severe weather for today, but not the biggest risk for today. Let's see, Tylia said it was pretty well. We mostly got shown around the school. We looked like babies compared to the juniors and seniors a little. Yeah, I can see that because that's probably what's going to be like for me too here in a week from now. Almost a week from now, about tomorrow is a week from when I'm going to be going back to school, so I'm not really too excited for that. But Storm Chaser said your thing says Tampa. Yes, it does show that. That's actually not my actual location, but I don't want my location being on my radar, so it doesn't show my exact location. So it's some reason set for Tampa. Don't really know why, but it's set for Tampa. But I don't actually live in Tampa. I wish I did, but I don't actually live there. So Gary Smith said there's a front directly north of me. Tyler said hello, Gary. Anna said, hi, hello, welcome to the stream, Anna. Flash flood warning continues for Arizona until 3 p.m. Mountain Time. Then Cool Boyer said, hello, can you check Dorado Arkansas for tonight? Okay, let me look here at your area. Right now, I believe we're seeing some showers going on right now here, and I'm going to check my screen here just to make sure everything's working fine here, because it's actually my first time testing this here. So, my stream out, my new layout. But here in El Dorado here, we do see maybe a few rain showers going on in some of these areas, but doesn't look like anything severe is going on at the moment. Let me check our outlook here for day one. And it looks like here, you guys are close to that marginal risk severe weather, meaning a few isolated severe storms could be possible for your area. Not the biggest threat, but it is a threat of severe weather being possible there. Check our tornado risk for today, less than 2% chance of tornadoes, so you're really not expected to see tornadoes today. Your hail risk for today is a less than 5% chance, so you don't have a hail risk, but the wind threat is a 5% chance, so you don't have to worry about tornadoes, but damaging wind or gusty winds you do have to worry about today, but it'll be very isolated though. So, for your area. Why does it say tornado at 2%? I think that's a lag. It's less than 2% chance, actually, there. Kristen, it says at the top, less than 2% chance. So it has that sign saying less than 2% chance. So I know that can be a little confusing, but there's no risk of really tornadoes or hail today. The main threat is wind for today. So all that information is over there on the top with our marginal risk and stuff. So. Okay, let's get back and let's check out what's going on here in actually Texas here. It looks like we do have a few special weather statements going on with 50-mile-per-hour winds being possible here We're just north of Jacksonville here, so we'll have to watch for a few stronger storms being possible here, as this is in the marginal risk region, so we'll have to watch it. I believe Texas is seeing quite a bit of rain here over the next few days, and Texas really needs that rain. I know southern Texas definitely saw some rain over the past few days with that disturbance that moved through. Didn't become tropical depression or anything, but there was a disturbance that moved through southern Texas, which they needed that rain there. So, and then there is a chance of rain over the next few days for areas of Texas, so that's some good news for areas of Texas here. Right now, eastern Texas is seeing some rain and potentially some stronger thunderstorms being possible. So, Gary's storm tracking said, I got some storms, showers heading my way. Well, stay safe there. Hopefully you don't get too big of a risk. We do have that marginal risk here from Florida all the way to Texas here for today. So, just stay safe if you're in that risk. You're included on that marginal risk for tomorrow. Okay, let's see what's going on in that marginal risk for tomorrow, actually. Check that out here. Take a minute here. So you're in this marginal risk. I don't know which one you're in, but you said you're in the marginal risk for tomorrow. There are 3 areas on marginal risk, so we'll have to stay. You will have to watch it very closely here, as there is a marginal risk for 3 areas, actually, from Alabama all the way over to Texas, then here in Georgia and Alabama, then one up here in Kansas through South Dakota there. So just watch it closely. Let me check our individual threats for tomorrow. Less than 2% chance of tornadoes again here, so that's good news. Hail risk is a 5% chance only for areas of Kansas, Nebraska, and South Dakota there. And then our wind threat is a 5% chance in all these regions, so mainly the wind threat will be the biggest risk for tomorrow, but it's just a marginal risk. So, Michael said, hello, I just got off of work early. How are you? That's good. I'm doing pretty good here, getting used to the new setup that I made here. It's a little different from what it used to be, so I have to get used to it here. So, but trying to get used to it here. I'm doing, though, pretty good. Getting prepared for school. Tomorrow's my orientation, so I don't know for sure if I'm going to do a live stream or video tomorrow, but we'll see about that. I'm scared for tomorrow for school tomorrow morning. Well, you're scared for school tomorrow morning? Yeah, I understand that. I'm not excited to go back to school next week. I really ain't. But, you know, usually the hardest part of my day is surprisingly getting on the bus, because there's so many people on my bus, and I moved here like almost a year ago, and I had to find a spot on the bus, and then, you know, everyone's putting their feet up and everything, so you can't sit in their spot. But the hardest part is usually getting on the bus in the morning, but usually after that it's really pretty, not too hard. I do have work during the day, but if I can't get it done in class, I just do it as homework. So, because usually I have a lot of time during the later part of the day. Let's see here. Lithonia. Let me look that up here to see where that's at here on my Google Maps. So, let me look that up for you there, Michael. Okay. I think I've looked that up before, I'm pretty sure, so. So is it, is that the city or the county? What I'm pulling up here, is it Lithonia, the city, or is it Lithonia DeKalb? Try DeKalb here, but I'm pulling up Lithonia. Is that what it's called? We'll check Orlando. I know where that's at, but I need to make sure. Okay, never mind. I found it. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's see. Where is this at? This is somewhere here in Georgia, just east of Atlanta. So I think I remember checking here before. So let's see where that's at here. Just east of Atlanta. So right, probably close to this region here. It'll take me a minute to find it here, but I'll find it. Covington. Okay, Debach is the county. Okay, yeah, I think I got that because it showed Debach on here. So, Covington. Okay, there it is, Covington. So you guys are probably close to Coyers, I think, about around that area. I'm trying to make sure of that, but you guys are somewhere near this area here near Connie's. So. Right there, I think maybe there. So you guys are somewhere in here. Let's look at your outlook for today. And it looks like day 1, you guys do not actually have a risk of any thunderstorms here for today. So you guys don't have to worry about thunderstorms for today. So you guys don't have to worry about that today. Day 2, you do have general thunderstorms risk, but no severe weather risk, so that's some good news there. And then day 3 here, we have no risk of severe weather. So you guys are not expected to see severe weather, but you could see a few thunderstorms tomorrow and day 3 here. And it looks like there are a few showers actually going on just west of your area and especially south of your area here. So you may see a few rain showers, but nothing severe is expected for today. So that's some good news for your area there, Michael. And then Orlando, you want me to check too, right? And just check down here real quick, and then we'll look at Storm Chasers area here. So Orlando, so Tampa right there. There's Orlando. And let's check our day 1 marginal risk for Orlando today. There's actually a marginal risk here, meaning isolated storms are possible here for today. The biggest risk is gusty winds for today, so gusty winds is the main risk. We don't have any risk of tornadoes. We have no risk of hail for today, just mainly gusty winds being possible today. But we could maybe see some of these storms see a little bit of small hail, but it's mainly a gusty wind threat for today. So you do have a marginal risk down here in Orlando for today. Day 2, you guys are in the general thunderstorms, no severe weather risk for day 2. Then on day 3 here, you have no risk of severe weather, but a few thunderstorms could be possible also for day 2 and day 3 here. So definitely something you'll have to watch. I think for your aunt there, we'll have to watch that closely for today. Okay, let's see. I believe Storm Chaser wants me to check Statesboro. So let me see here for Statesboro here. So Statesboro right here. So let's see what's going on here for Statesboro here. You guys have a general thunderstorm risk for today, meaning a few thunderstorms could be possible here. So you will have to watch just for a few thunderstorms, nothing too big for today. Our day 2 outlook here, you guys are still in that general thunderstorm risk. Just south of you, though, there is a marginal risk for tomorrow that could be extended north here. Also, by the way, we just got a new flash flood warning just a minute ago here while I was talking for areas of Arizona here. Until 4:15, I believe Pacific time there. But like I was saying, marginal risk just south of you, so you will have to watch for some severe weather south of you for tomorrow. Right now, you're not on the risk for tomorrow. And then day 3 here, you guys have a general thunderstorm risk, meaning a few thunderstorms could be possible for day 3. So we'll have to watch that. Okay, let's see. Yep, I checked your area Storm Chaser here. And then Gary said flash flood warning. Michael says, does anyone know if Ryan is going live? He's probably not going live today because today's risk is very low. A marginal risk, there's a very low chance that he goes live today. So I really don't think he'll go live unless it's like a members only thing. But I don't think he's going to go live today in my opinion. But never know. Let's see here. Weather Watcher said, hey Brenton, awesome live stream format. Thank you very much, Weather Watcher. I updated it last night. I put a lot of work into it. Hopefully you guys also like that weather news thing I added at the bottom. I made that myself. Didn't get it from online or anything here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that here. Let's see. Gary Smith said, storms are approaching me fast. Gary, if you want, I can look at your area. I don't know for sure where your area is again, but if you want me to look for your area, I can look for your area there, Gary, see what's going on toward you. Also, we did have, I believe, a tornado also in Destin yesterday. I saw pictures of it here. Yesterday, there was a tornado or water spout just off Destin there. So it was pretty cool pictures I saw. So let's see here. Storms are approaching me fast. We'll stay safe there. Kristen said, I can't wait for a cool down weather. Yeah. Actually, some areas of the eastern United States is seeing a little bit, I believe, of cool down. There's actually quite a bit of rain and thunderstorms going on for the northeast. We can check that out here in a little bit because we're going to actually check out the models here in a little bit. But I do want to go over our severe weather risks before that here. Tylia Love said, stay safe, Gary. Multiple rounds of storms, said Gary. And then, thanks, Tylia, said Gary. And then, yes, great job, Brenton. You're very welcome, Weather Watcher there. Jenna said, Augusta, Georgia, anything coming? Let me check your area. I have to look up your area because I'm nowhere around this area here. So, here. And let's see, where are you at here? You guys are actually over here. So let me check out your area, see if anything's coming for your area. Right now there actually is a few thunderstorms actually going on in your area around. They're not severe, but they are just a few regular thunderstorms, it looks like, as of now. So some heavy rain maybe going on with some of those storms there. Look at our day 1 outlook for today. You guys are in no risk of severe weather or general thunderstorms either. So really, we're not expecting really anything too big for your area here for today. Our day 2 risks, though, you guys are in that general thunderstorm, meaning few thunderstorms could be possible. And then our day 3 risk is, I believe, a general thunderstorm also. Yes, it is. Where you could see a few thunderstorms being possible for your area there. So stay safe there, Jenna. Maybe a few thunderstorms being possible, but nothing too big is expected. No severe weather is expected within the next 3 days here for your area. So that's some good news for your area. Okay, let's go over our outlook for today. If you guys have any other questions, let me know in the live chat, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability here. So if you guys have any other questions here. So we do have a marginal risk of severe weather for today for areas of Florida all the way to Texas for today, where we could see some isolated severe weather being possible here. We'll have to watch, as we do have the risk of mainly gusty winds. No tornado risk for today, at least a less than 2% chance. Our hail risk for today is less than 5% chance, but our wind threat for today is a 5% chance of gusty winds. So gusty winds could be possible today. It's not a very big risk, but it is a risk definitely to watch, but it'll be mainly isolated here. We could see some severe winds being possible. So for today, we also do have a marginal risk here in Arizona, here in Phoenix. We do have a marginal risk of severe weather also. We can see a few isolated storms being possible. Main risk, though, is damaging winds. There's no tornado risk or hail risk there. So for today, so gusty winds could be possible there too. Then we have one other marginal risk here, areas of the Midwest here toward South Dakota and North Dakota here, where we could see some isolated storms being possible. No tornado risk, but there is a wind risk of 5% chance in these regions here for today, so you will have to watch for a little bit of gusty winds being possible in all 3 of those regions here for today. So Tylia said, yeah, my severe weather days are over a little. Yeah, well, we'll have to watch this next weekend here, maybe, but that's probably your next best chance of seeing severe weather. Gary said also, and I'm in the marginal risk. Well, stay safe. Stay weather aware. Isn't too big of a risk, but it still is a risk of severe weather. Okay, we got new warning here, flash flood warning here for actually Minnesota here. So this is in northeastern Minnesota. We do see a flash flood warning here. We could see some flash flooding going on. This is till 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So if you're in that flash flood warning, stay safe, as some flash flooding could be possible here. Though this is for Minnesota here. Okay. We also did get a few severe thunderstorm warnings also, I think, just a little bit ago here. That I just noticed here in our Discord here. We have one that looks like for New York here till 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We also have another severe thunderstorm warning for South Dakota here till 3:15 Mountain Daylight Time. And then we have another severe thunderstorm warning here for areas of Montana here. And it goes till 2:45 Mountain Daylight Time here. So definitely something we'll have to watch closely here, as this just, I think, came out here just a few minutes ago. Okay, let's get back to our severe weather outlook now. Let's look at day 2 here. We again have 3 marginal risk areas. First, we're going to start off here in Georgia and Florida, as we do have marginal risk severe weather for tomorrow, meaning some isolated storms could be possible here. So you'll have to watch that. Jacksonville, you'll have to watch it. Savannah, there is an isolated threat of severe weather possible. We also do have another area of severe weather risk too here from Florida all the way over to Texas here. Then we have another area of marginal risk from areas of Kansas all the way up to South Dakota and Iowa for tomorrow here. Let's check out our tornado risk for tomorrow, see if we have much of a tornado risk for tomorrow. Nope, no tornado risk that shows here. Our hail risk is mainly up in these areas from Kansas all the way up to South Dakota and Iowa, but no risk down here in the south. And then our wind threat is a 5% chance in each area here, where we could see some gusty winds being possible from Florida all the way over to Texas, Georgia and Florida, then Kansas all the way up to South Dakota here. You could see some gusty winds being possible here. It's definitely something to watch. Then our day 3 outlook here. It'll take a minute here to load up, if I can get it loaded up here. There it is. We do have another marginal risk of severe weather. This is from Minnesota all the way down here to Kansas. We do have marginal risk of severe weather because we will see potentially some storms going on for day 3. This actually does include my area here of severe weather, so we'll have to watch this closely on day 3 also, as we do have isolated threat of severe weather. Not the biggest risk of severe weather, but a risk of severe weather. Kristen said, Weather Watcher, are you still live? Cool Bork said, so 2% chance or 1% for tornado. As of now, there's no risk of tornadoes for your area, at least less than 2% chance. So basically, really don't have a tornado risk. Cool boy. Boyerk. Gary Smith said, and I'm in the marginal risk tomorrow as well. We'll definitely watch it, even though it's an isolated threat, not a very big threat of severe weather. Just watch it closely and track it. At least that's what I would do. But my risk isn't till here in 3 days. So Friday. Okay, let's check out here our excessive rainfall outlook. Then we're going to probably look to see the National Hurricane Center's their hurricane. They do have a new disturbance in the Gulf that we're going to check out here in a little bit. Also says at the bottom of the screen here. We'll check out a little more here in a few minutes after we check out our rainfall outlook. Then we'll, like I said, check out the new disturbance here. So here's our excessive rainfall outlook. This is something that we do have to look at, especially for day 3 here, as we do have a big risk of flash flooding coming up here on day 3, especially here. So first, let's check out day 1 here. This is for today. We do have a marginal risk of severe weather from areas of California all the way over to Texas, as we could see a little bit of isolated flash flooding being possible in these regions, in those green regions. The yellow regions where we see a better chance of flash flooding being possible. Scattered flash flooding is possible from Arizona all the way to New Mexico and Texas here. We also do have a slight risk of flash flooding for areas of Colorado and New Mexico there, where we could see a little bit of flash flooding being possible, where you have the better chance of seeing flash flooding for today here. So we'll have to watch for scattered flash flooding being possible. We also do have a big marginal risk of isolated flash flooding being possible from Oklahoma all the way over to Georgia here. Then we do have that slight risk of flash flooding, better chance of flash flooding, scattered flash flooding being possible from Louisiana all the way over to Alabama for today. So we'll have to watch for some scattered flash flooding being possible near Jackson here. So, but it's not the biggest risk of flash flooding here. Is Dallas has a tornado threat probably tomorrow? As of now, at least the Storm Prediction Center says there's no risk of tornadoes, but definitely something we'll have to watch here. Mobile, Alabama, Gulf Coast. Okay, let me check your area there, and we'll look back here at our excessive rainfall outlook here in a second. But I do want to check out what's going on here in Mobile. We do see actually quite a bit of thunderstorms going on right now, according to our radar here, with a few special weather statements here for up to 40-mile-per-hour winds being possible here. But as of right now, looks like here in Mobile, special weather statements in effect here, so we'll have to watch for some gusty winds being possible here. As of now, we do not have any hail with this, but we do have some gusty winds being possible, and quite a few thunderstorms, it looks like, around the region, so maybe seeing some thunderstorms being possible there in Mobile. So, Michael said, is your area okay? My area or Mobile? My area is okay for sure. I would hope so, but yeah, my area is okay here, but this area, we'll have to watch for a few storms being possible here, as there is a special weather statement for Mobile. That's not quite a severe thunderstorm warning. It doesn't go off on your weather radio, but it does mean that some gusty winds up to 40 to 50 mile per hour winds could be possible, but they're not as big as a severe thunderstorm warning. So we'll have to watch that closely. Okay, let's move back to our excessive rainfall outlook. If you have any other questions, let me know. And Tyler, it's severe thunderstorm warning for Montana. So we'll probably check those out here in a few minutes here. I do want to check out our rainfall outlook for day 2. So let's see. Mary said, thank you. From Mobile, Alabama. Also, I do want to say here, you do have a little bit of flash flood risk for today. Also, I do want to let you know that too. While you're still in the stream here, you do have, it looks like, a slight risk of flash flooding, barely in that, but you could see some flash flooding being possible. Scattered flash flooding is possible, so just continue to watch that there, Mary, as there is a low risk of flash flooding for your area. Okay, now let's move on to day 2 here. Gary said showers approaching me from the north where I can't see it coming because my window is facing the south. Yeah, I've had that problem before. I have a window here in my room, and all the storms usually come from the west from my area, sometimes the north, but the west, and I can barely see that much to the west. I have that problem here in my room, so I have to always go either outside or check out my kitchen window here to look west here. But yeah, I have that kind of problem too sometimes. Usually, very rarely, it comes out of the east. We don't usually see that happen very often, so it's very rare. You usually see that, or the south. But sometimes we do see it. Okay, like I was saying though, our excessive rainfall outlook here for tomorrow, we do see a marginal risk of flash flooding from areas of North Carolina all the way down here to Texas, where we could see some isolated flash flooding being possible for tomorrow, so definitely something you'll have to watch. Then those yellow regions for tomorrow, we do see a better chance of flash flooding, more scattered flash flooding being possible here, areas of Georgia and South Carolina here, then areas of Louisiana and Mississippi here, as we could see a little bit of flash flooding being possible for some of these areas for tomorrow. So definitely something we'll have to watch. We also do have a marginal risk of flash flooding from areas in Nevada all the way down here to Texas here, as we could see a little bit of isolated flash flooding being possible. Then we have this yellow region of better chance of flash flooding, scattered flash flooding possible from areas in New Mexico all the way up here to Utah, where we could see a little bit of scattered flash flooding being possible for tomorrow. So definitely something we will have to watch tomorrow too here. But something I do want to look at is definitely day 3 here. If we look at our day 3 excessive rainfall here, we see quite a big risk of flash flooding here for 3 days out already here. So we do have a marginal risk from California all the way over here to areas in New Mexico, all the way up to Wyoming there. We do have that marginal risk, isolated severe weather possible. Then we have this yellow region that we've been talking about, scattered flash flooding being possible from Arizona all the way up to Colorado, Utah. Then we have this red region here. This is a moderate risk of flash flooding here. Not issued very often here for at least the Weather Prediction Center here. But this does include Phoenix here, so Arizona and New Mexico here. And that moderate risk of flash flooding meaning potentially numerous to maybe close to widespread flash flooding being possible here in these regions here for day 3. So definitely something we'll have to watch, as some flash flooding could be potentially possible for these areas here. This red region has the best chance of seeing flash flooding here. So definitely something to watch closely there in Phoenix there. So have a way to get alerts here if a flash flood warning is issued, and don't drive onto water-covered roads. So can't stress that enough. Water is the #1 killer, more than tornadoes. So don't believe it, look it up. But there is a marginal risk of flash flooding from Virginia all the way down to Texas also for day 3. So we'll see maybe a little bit of flash flooding being possible for some of these regions also. So definitely something to watch. Gary said special weather statement including Dolan Park, Florida, McLean, Florida, and Lauraville, Florida until 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Flash flood warning including Montown, Minnesota, Minnesota, and Lawyer, Minnesota until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Mary said one island, Gulf Shores, Alabama. Gary Smith said special weather statement has been issued for Bunnell and Espanola, Florida until 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So thank you, Gary, for that update there. And so now we're going to check out here the models probably here, unless there's any other alerts that came in while I was chatting about our excessive rainfall outlook. So let's just real quick before we look at the models here, let's check out the severe thunderstorm warning that's going on up here in North or South Dakota here. We see it looks like quite a strong storm potentially going on. So let's check this out here. Looks quite strong. So let's look at the radar site from Rapid City here. So let's check that out here. So it shows 60-mile-per-hour winds, 1.25-inch hail being possible here. So definitely we'll have to watch this closely. It does look like a strong storm on that radar that we were looking at here. But now we're going to move it to our more professional radar. Wow, it looks like we're seeing quite a bit of hail in there. So definitely something going on with this storm here. Let's see how big a hail we're seeing here with the storm. Mean hail size is, this is according to radar, and it shows about 1.5 here of an inch of hail being possible, 1.7 there. So we could be seeing some big hail going on with this storm here, up to 1.5 here. So 1.5, I have a little board up here. I showed it on my community tab. That's about ping pong size hail here. So ping pong size hail is possible with this here. So, and I'll be sometimes looking up here because I have like hail sizes and all sorts of stuff. You saw on my community tab, I put up a new billboard thing that I'm going to refer to here on streams and videos. So, and it does have something about hail, just in case I forget what size of hail it is. And this is about ping pong size hail. So, if you're on that storm, just be prepared for potentially ping pong size hail being possible. It's definitely something to watch. Let's just check our rotation. I believe we don't have any rotation, but we'll check it out here. And it doesn't look like we're really seeing too much rotation here in these areas. So that's some good news here. Okay, Grace said, what does the Twin Cities look like tonight? Okay, let me look there. Grace, let me see what's going on right now here. So, Minneapolis here. So, looks like some rain showers are close to your guys' area there. A few rain showers and thunderstorms going on here for areas of Minnesota here. We also do have flash flood warning up here in Duluth. But let me check our risk here, severe weather for today. We do have a general thunderstorm risk for today. No severe weather, though, is expected for today here. Just a few thunderstorms could be possible. Day 2 risk is another general thunderstorm risk, but no severe weather is expected. Then on day 3 here, we have another general thunderstorms risk and no severe weather expected. So basically no severe weather is expected the next 3 days. But a few thunderstorms could be possible next few days, so stay safe there, as some thunderstorms could be possible, just they're not expected to be severe as of now. So unless if that changes, of course. So definitely something to watch. Okay, let's move that on over to our models. Actually, we're going to check out the National Hurricane Center, then look at our models here. So let me get that pulled up, and we're going to check out the National Hurricane Center, see what's going on with our disturbance that I was telling you guys about here. So let me get that pulled up here, and okay. Let me move it right on over here, and there we go. There we go. There it is. Okay, here is our disturbance here. Disturbance 1 basically here. We do have disturbance 1 here in the Atlantic. It looks like it's going to be heading into the Gulf. Something we're going to definitely have to watch here, as there are definitely some warm waters here in the Gulf. There's a 30% chance of development within the next 3 days, and then within the next 48 hours, there's a 10% chance of development here. So definitely something we'll have to watch, even though it's low. There's still a chance of development here as it heads into the Gulf, as we definitely see some warm waters here. I haven't really checked if there's wind shear. That's something I do got to check here. And if there's no wind shear here, this could develop into potentially a storm here for sure. We'll have to watch it closely. We'll check that out here in a little bit. So, okay, we got a new severe thunderstorm warning. This is actually for New York here. We do have a new severe thunderstorm warning until 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So if you're on that warning, stay safe there in New York. So there is a new severe thunderstorm warning here. Okay, let's move it right on over to our models here. I do want to check out our models here, see what's going to be going on today for the region here. So wait a minute here as I get the models pulled up. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I'm still trying to get used to the names. I named them different scenes here. Still have the old ones just in case it didn't work out. So I accidentally clicked on our old scene for our models here. But here we go. This is what it looks like here. This is what it looks like around today. Let me put on our satellite view here. It'll take a minute here. Try to make sure everything looks good here for the stream. Make sure everything's working fine. So I'm very sorry if it takes me a minute here. Okay. Like I was saying, some rain showers and thunderstorms looks like are ongoing here for areas of Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee right now. This is around 11 o'clock, so let's fast forward a little more because that's a little bit ago. So around 4 p.m. now, looks like most of those storms dissipate here. We are seeing quite a few thunderstorms potentially developing in Texas, Louisiana here, Mississippi, Alabama, even some areas of Georgia. We are seeing a few storms develop here today around 6 p.m. southern Georgia there. We're also seeing some rain and thunderstorms going on down here in the southwest, as we could see that flash flooding risk continued for those areas as we continue to have that monsoon season for those areas there. We're also seeing some rain showers and thunderstorms going on also for northeast for today around 6 p.m. Quite a few rain showers and thunderstorms being possible there in Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine there, so we'll have to watch for a little bit of flash flooding. Could be possible there, very isolated though probably there, because it doesn't look like very heavy flash flooding though. Then it looks like as we continue into 11 p.m. tonight, we are still seeing rain showers and thunderstorms going on for the southeast. It's definitely something we'll have to watch. Also for the southwest, we still are seeing some rain showers and storms. And up there in the northeast, we are seeing those storms continue here. And it looks like even some storms try to develop here in Minnesota still too by 12 a.m. tonight. So definitely something we'll have to watch closely here. Then as we head into tomorrow morning, we are still seeing some rain showers from the northeast, the midwest here, even the southeast. Some areas of the southwest also near Texas, New Mexico, Colorado, a few rain showers and storms. So we could see a little bit of flash flooding being possible for some of those regions here. Then as we continue on, 12 p.m., we see showers and thunderstorms. Look like some storms try to develop here in Texas here tomorrow around 4 p.m. Some storms try to develop in Texas. We'll have to watch for a little bit of severe weather being possible here. Then Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, we are seeing some showers and storms going on. And of course here in the southwest, even more showers and storms going on as we continue to see those showers and storms going on for those areas. Then up here in the Midwest also, we are seeing a few showers and thunderstorms also going on, as we do have that marginal risk up in these regions too for tomorrow. So we could see some gusty wind, large hail being possible tomorrow up there in the Midwest. Then the Northeast, looks like most of the rain showers move out, but there may be a few leftover rain showers by 6 p.m. tomorrow there. So then as we fast forward, we continue to see those thunderstorms continue to move its way south there in Minnesota and Iowa there. We also see those showers and storms for Texas and areas of South Carolina, North Carolina maybe, and Georgia here. So, and then the southwest, maybe a few showers and storms too. Then as we head into the next day around 6 a.m., we are seeing some showers and storms continuing here for the southwest. And we're going to have to watch Phoenix for sure. As I told you, there is that moderate risk flash flooding for day 3 here. Looks like we are seeing some showers and storms also going on for North Carolina also. So for the morning on Friday here. So, and it looks like those storms continue for the southwest. Midwest also looks like some storms try to develop. Some of those could be severe here. So definitely something we're going to have to watch, and this is as far as we can go. And like I said, we could see some showers and storms, some being severe up there in the Midwest. Very isolated though. Some thunderstorms also for the southwest, as we could, like I said, see that flash flooding risk being possible for those areas. Then maybe a few showers and storms for the southeast here. Definitely something to watch closely here. So we will have to watch that closely. Let's go back to today and see what our CAPE looks like, or instability for today is. So let's check that out. Our ML CAPE, basically our energy for thunderstorms here. Looks like we have quite a bit of energy for thunderstorms down here in the south, where today we see about 1,000, 2,000 joules per kilogram of CAPE here. So definitely something we're going to have to watch here. Do see quite a bit of CAPE going on here. Looks like we do also have about 1,000, 2,000 up here in the Midwest here. So we'll have to watch that closely, and then quite a bit of CAPE for those storms in the southwest. Also, we also got 2 new severe thunderstorm warnings also do want to mention here. One includes areas of, I believe, Mississippi here, for areas, Mississippi, southeast Mississippi here. And then we have another warning that was for Louisiana here, also severe thunderstorm warning, until 4:15 Central Daylight Time. So if you're on those, stay safe. Did want to mention that. We do see quite a bit of energy though here down in the southeast, so we could see a few strong to severe thunderstorms being possible today, but they're going to be very isolated here in these areas, but we will have that energy for today. Our dew points here in the regions here, down here in the southeast, we see around 60 to 70 here on the dew points here, so around 72 here, 75 here on the dew points, so we see some higher moisture here. Up here in the Midwest, we don't have the most decent moisture here. I believe we have risk up there in the Midwest here, and we do have quite a bit of moisture for those areas. Yeah, areas in North Dakota and South Dakota. So we'll have to watch for maybe a few storms possible there. So, and then let's check out our 850 millibar winds. So, and we can see here there is a little bit of values, but not the highest values. That's why we really don't have too big of a tornado risk today. For areas of Arkansas and Mississippi, there's a little bit high values, but I've seen a lot higher values. So really not really too big of a tornado risk for today, really. So, but could see some gusty winds, and maybe some very small hail being possible for today. So nothing though too big as expected. Let's fast forward here to around tomorrow here. So let's fast forward more to tomorrow, as we have that risk again for tomorrow for close to Texas, I believe, here. So let me get that pulled up here. There we go. Let's check out our instability again here, see how much instability we have for storms. And it looks like we see quite a bit of instability here for Texas, and down here in southeast near Florida here, we do see quite a bit of instability for the thunderstorms. You can see also up here in the Midwest, we're seeing quite a bit of instability, as we are seeing a low pressure system moving through, causing some severe weather also for areas of, I believe, Nebraska, all the way up to South Dakota, including Kansas also there. So we'll have to watch for some severe weather going on there too. And then over here in the southwest, where we're seeing those thunderstorms with flash flooding being possible there, we do see quite a bit of convective available potential energy there. Check out our moisture here, see how much moisture we have in these areas for tomorrow here. We have around 70s to 80s, so quite a bit of moisture coming from the Gulf of Mexico here. Looks like we also see quite a bit here in areas of Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota there, around 50s to 60s there, so some severe weather possible. By the way, we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning, or update to the severe thunderstorm warning up there in South Dakota with 70-mile-per-hour winds and half dollar size hail. Wow, 70-mile-per-hour winds. We're going to check that out here in just a little bit here. Wow, that must just either been updated or they added a new warning with 70-mile-per-hour winds being possible. So we'll check that out here in a bit. We do also have quite a bit of moisture going on also for areas of Arizona there and New Mexico, where we're seeing that flash flooding risk there. So definitely we'll have to watch that closely. So let's move it on to day 3 here. We also do have some severe weather being possible for day 3 also. Let's check out day 3, as we do have some severe weather being possible for the Midwest here. So see how much convective available potential energy we do have for day 3 here, as it looks like we do see quite a bit of supercells developing here, whereas Kansas all the way up into Iowa there. We do see quite a bit of convective available potential energy, around 1,000 2,000 joules per kilogram. So definitely something we'll have to watch here for day 3 here. So we do have quite a bit of convective available potential energy. Let's see. I do want to check chat here real quick here. Cole Boyer said, is Arkansas on the march orders today? It's really hard to, or your area, it's really hard to tell. You guys are like right on the line close to. So it shows on my radar that you guys aren't in it, but depending on where you are there, Cool Boyer could be in that march orders for today. It's really hard to tell though. Let's see. Gary Storm Smith said showers creeping toward me. And Tyler said I see Gary. But we do see quite a bit of moisture here, around 70s to 80s here. So it looks like we see quite a bit of moisture moves up from the Gulf of Mexico into the Midwest here for day 3. So it looks like day 3 has a pretty good chance of severe weather here, at least for the Midwest. Southeast, we'll have to watch for the next 2 days. Looks like the most impressive day for the Midwest will be day 3 here, because that's the most moisture at least we have coming from the Gulf of Mexico. But Southeast, we are going to have to watch closely here, as we do have quite a bit of moisture for some of those areas. Let's check out our 850 millbar winds real quick here, and then we'll go back to checking out that one storm. And we can see that warm air advection moving north, and then that cold air advection back behind there. So that cold front there for areas of Kansas, areas of Missouri looks like, and Iowa here. See that low pressure system moving through. There'll probably be some severe weather going on for these areas of Kansas, as it showed on our reflectivity. So it looks like though we don't have that high amount of 850 millibar winds here, but we do have to watch for some gusty winds, large hail. Can't rule up tornado, but really it's not going to be too big a risk of tornadoes. Really doesn't look too impressive. Even if, let me check the soundings here, see if they look really that impressive here. And yeah, the soundings aren't the most impressive. Usually you want more SRH here, so, but definitely something we'll have to watch here as we get into day 3. We'll have to watch for some gusty winds and large hail being possible again, where there is a march on risk for day 3. So definitely something to watch. We'll continue to update you guys here. I'll probably have a video or something tomorrow. Don't know if I'll do another live stream tomorrow. Just kind of depends here. I do have an orientation tomorrow, so I'll see what I'm able to do. Gary Smith said, looks like a whole line of it here. I'll post something on Twitter about it when it gets closer. Okay, well, I can look at your area, like I said, Gary Smith, if you want me to check out your area there. So yeah. Okay, let's move it on back to the radar unless you guys have any other questions. We may check out the long range here in just a little bit. But I do want to go back to that one storm. 70-mile-per-hour winds being possible here. So let's check that out. Then we may come back to the miles here in a little bit. Just check out some of the long range. Okay, let me get it pulled up here. It'll take a minute. So, okay. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get used to the new setup here. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's check out what's going on with it. When is the next live? Good question. I haven't really decided quite yet. But I may do another live stream tomorrow. It kind of depends on how I'm feeling tomorrow. I'll see. I'll either do a video or stream probably tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Definitely will let you probably know on the community tab probably. Okay. So it shows here with this storm, looks like a strong storm going on here. We can definitely see there's some hail going on with that storm. You can definitely tell here in those brighter colors, those pinks, blues, and then even those whites there. We also just got a new flash flood warning here for areas like Arizona here. That goes until 5 p.m. Pacific time here. So if you're on that, stay safe in Arizona. But like I was saying here, we do have this severe thunderstorm warning with 70-mile-per-hour winds here. 70-mile-per-hour winds here. So you will have to watch if you're in this warning. Your Searfish here, Whitewood here. There is a 70-mile-per-hour wind storm here. It looks like we are seeing some hail also going on with this storm. So you do have both threats here with the storm. Let's see how much hail we have. We have up to close to 2 inch in diameter of hail. So there's the potential we could have up to, let's see, hen egg size hail. Hen egg size hail is possible here for these areas. So if you're in that storm, watch out. Probably stay alert here for some big hail, potentially up to hen egg size here. So, and also 70-mile-per-hour winds could be possible. Let's check out our downdraft gust potential. What we look at for the winds here, and it'll take a minute here to load up, but it will load up here probably in a second. If it takes a minute sometimes, unless if it just doesn't want to. Okay, there it is. And let's see here, we're seeing up to around 60-mile-per-hour winds on the downdraft gust potential. So it shows around, this is gusts, so maybe up to 66-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Check out our velocity in here, see if we have some high values on the velocity. Not the most highest values here, so it does show up to 66-mile-per-hour wind gusts being possible, but it doesn't quite show up to 70, but there could be 70-mile-per-hour winds possible. Let me see if that was observed. Those radar indicated. So, but if you're on that, just be prepared for maybe 70-mile-per-hour winds being possible, and then some large hail, maybe up to hen size, being possible here. Also, something we'll have to watch is that rotation. The rotation doesn't look that decent, but definitely something to watch here closely with those reds and greens next to each other here, where you can see just a little bit of rotation, but not the biggest amounts of rotation there for those areas. But definitely watch that here as it continues to move southeast here. Also, I believe we do have severe thunderstorm warning, at least earlier here in areas of New York here, with 60-mile-per-hour winds, 1 inch hail, 7 minutes to go here, just north of Attica, I believe that is here. So we do have 1 inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds being possible with that storm, and it goes till 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time, so 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time here. And let me see if we have anything for the south. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning also down here in Florida here. So if you're on that, stay safe. We do have 60-mile-per-hour winds being possible here, and it goes till about 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Last week there was a tornado, but no warning was issued. That's very interesting. They should usually have a warning issued. Hopefully you reported that to the National Weather Service then. But that's weird. Usually they do issue a warning. Sometimes it's kind of hard to spot out on radar sometimes, but usually it's not that hard to point out. I don't know, but hopefully you reported that to them then. So, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning also here for Louisiana. I do want to check this out. This is a pretty big severe thunderstorm warning here for areas of Louisiana here for 60-mile-per-hour winds, maybe a little bit of hail being possible here. So definitely something we'll have to watch. There's also some special weather statements going on around it. And get the radar pulled up. I do want to look at this here. If it wants to pull up here. Sometimes it does not want to pull up here. It takes a minute. Okay, there it is. So we do have some storms going on right now. We'll have to watch it closely. Let's check out our base velocity, see if there's any rotation within these storms. No, I'm not really seeing too much rotation going on. Our mean hail size with these storms here looks like up to an inch. So yeah, we see about an inch just south of Jenna. Here we also seen a few other storms with close to an inch of hail going on. So we are seeing about an inch of hail with most of these storms here. So that's about quarter size hail. So just be prepared if you're on any of those storms. Check out a downdraft gust potential or wind gust potential from these storms. Will I get money if I report it? I'm broke. That's a good question. I believe if you take a class or whatever, you may. I don't know if you actually get paid for if you're storm chasing and report it to national. I think if you just report it to them, like tweet it to them or something, I don't think you get money from it. But I don't know for sure though if you get money for like being in their class, doing their class thing, and then reporting it to them. I don't know for sure. I can't give you a good answer on that, actually. Something that gotta look up. But there is about 70 mile per hour wind gusts with the storm here, just northeast Colfax here. 70 mile per hour winds being possible here. So then 60 mile per hour winds just south of Dry Pong here. Then about 60 mile per hour winds here just northeast Ball, I believe that is, and then south of Jenna there's about getting close to 70 mile per hour winds possible. These are wind gusts, so keep that in mind. So definitely something we'll have to watch closely, as we do have potentially 60 to maybe 70 mile per hour wind gusts being possible with some of these storms here. So just watch it closely if you're in any of those areas. So as I said, the storm we're watching up here for sure very closely though near Rapid City here, as we do have some big hail and 70 mile per hour wind gusts being possible. We're going to probably stay on this storm for a little bit here until it starts to weaken a little more here, and we'll probably stay on it. Okay, we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning. Okay, we looked at that. I was wondering where that was. For Florida till 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We checked that out here on stream just a few minutes ago, so we've already checked that out. And then we have no other alerts as of now. Okay, I'm going to take a quick little drink. Okay, it looks like we will have to watch some of these storms northeast of this storm here, the main storm that we're watching. It looks like we're starting to get maybe a little more hail, at least with the storm just north of Noel here. Looks like we could be seeing a little bit of hail going on with these storms here. Let's check out our hail. See how much hail we could have with these here. And maybe a little bit of hail, not quite up to an inch, but getting close to an inch here. Oh, never mind. Just updated here. Now it's saying about an inch of hail being possible with that storm. So they may issue a new severe thunderstorm warning here for the storm just northeast of the other storm that we've been watching here. So definitely something to watch here. Let's just check out downdraft gust potential. Tylia said, make sure to join Brent Weather's Discord if you like. Yeah, if you guys do want to go check out my Discord, you guys can. I have all the alerts on there. You can just join. All you got to do is verify at first when you join the stream, just to make sure that no one dangerous or anything comes on there or whatever. But you guys can go get on the Discord server, get alerts and stuff. This is where I'm getting all my alerts here from anything from my Discord server. Okay, we got a few more severe thunderstorm warnings just issued here. And I'm going to real quick here get those pulled up here in a second. Okay. Let's see what's going on with those. Okay, we have a severe thunderstorm warning. This is for areas, it looks like of Florida here, if I'm not wrong here. Looks like Florida here, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning here just near Callaway, I believe that is here. So we do have a severe thunderstorm warning with 60 mile per hour winds, speeding size hail to 4:30 p.m. I believe that's Central Time Zone. I believe, yes, Central Time. So, and then we have another severe thunderstorm warning. This is actually updated, I believe, with 70 mile per hour winds, half dollar size hail with this storm here, right here that we're watching closely. Those are our newest updates from the severe thunderstorm warnings here. Okay, so we're going to continue to watch this closely. Let's see. Michael says, when was your last severe weather storm? My last severe storm? Um, that's a good question. Gary Smith said right now. But my last severe weather storm that I've had, it's been quite a while since I've had a big storm. Probably since my last big storm, it's been since probably the December outbreak of that derecho that came through. That's my last time remembering of quite a bit of big winds that moved through. But this year we haven't really seen too much severe weather going on in my area, so we may be due for some severe weather this fall, maybe. Because we haven't seen too much going on this year. Last year we had a lot of severe weather. We had like 5 events last year that caused quite a bit of wind, mainly it was. So, and I think I'm due for some severe weather here. So, but yeah. We are watching these storms here up here in South Dakota here, as we do have 70 mile per hour winds, 1.25 inch hail, and it goes for 44 more minutes here. Let's check out our downdraft gust potential, up to 6 mile per hour winds just northeast of New Well here. And then the storm with 70 mile per hour winds, at least warning tagged here, up to 66 mile per hour winds here. So definitely something to watch. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, we got two new severe thunderstorm warnings just now here. Came in here. Let's see here. This is for areas. Ooh, this is actually close. I think that's in Alabama. That's kind of hard to tell there. But I believe that is in Alabama. We have a severe thunderstorm warning here. Well, that could be Mississippi, but kind of hard to tell here. But till 4:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time here. So it's close to areas near Vasclear, I believe that is. So that's one of the cities around that severe thunderstorm warning. So if you're on that, stay safe there. Then we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning for New York here, near Akron here, close to Akron, New York. There is that severe thunderstorm warning with 6 mile per hour winds and quarter-size hail, and that goes till 6 p.m. Eastern. Definitely something to watch. Let's see here. Gary said now the wind is just howling like crazy. Well, stay safe there, Gary. Tylia said my last severe weather was August 3rd, 2022. Yeah, you saw it, I believe at the beginning of the month, I think you saw some severe weather going on for your area, Tylia. I remember that. I was watching that, but I was on my break, I remember. At my grandma's, I think, if I remember correctly. But Michael said, have you ever seen a real-life tornado, or have you ever chased in your life? I wish. But no, I'm not able to chase. I'm not old enough to chase. I do have a permit. I did get my permit like back in June, but I can't get my driver's license till till my next birthday. Of course, that's back in May. So not till May I can't drive or anything, but I probably won't be able to chase till I'm way older. I still want to get used to the road and everything. So I'm not planning on chasing anytime soon. But I want to eventually, hopefully, chase, and that'll be a hobby I want to do here. Storm chase is something I do want to do, and try to do content for my channel also for storm chasing in the future. That's one of my goals for the channel here. Try to do storm chasing in the future, but that'll probably be quite a while. I'm just going to say that. It probably won't be for a while till that happens, though. But I've never seen an actual tornado, to be honest. I have never seen a tornado. I'd love to see a tornado. There's been quite a few times where at least my dad saw a funnel. That was back in the day, but I've never actually seen an actual tornado. Except on a photo, of course, but an actual tornado in real life I've not seen. And hopefully I can see one in the future. If I storm chase, of course. Okay, we do have a new flash flood warning for Minnesota here. This goes till 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time here. A new flash flood warning. So, let's see. Special weather statement for Atlantic Beach, Florida, and American Beach until 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And northeast of you. Well, stay safe there, Gary, for sure. It's lightning in Clark County, Mississippi. I could check your area there. Do you want me to check your area? I don't know if you told me to. I could check your area there in Mississippi if you want me to, Miss Butterfly. Then Tyler said, "Oh man, June 23rd, 2019 had me in tears, lol. That was my last tornado. Wow. Yeah, I've had tornado warning this year. Actually, I may actually saw a funnel or something potentially this year, but I've not seen an actual tornado on the ground. That is for sure. I haven't seen an actual tornado on the ground. I may have saw a funnel here a few months ago, back in June, I think it was. We saw some severe weather tornado warnings issued for my area, and it was actually observed. There was like, I believe, 3 total tornadoes that touched down. And like I said, I was in 2% chance of tornadoes. I said this back a few months ago. I was in 2% chance of tornadoes. That's the lowest you can get of tornadoes. And I saw 3 tornadoes in my area. They weren't long track, of course, but they were some tornadoes rated, I believe, the highest was EF2. And that's just north of my area. So we saw quite a few tornadoes go on toward our area here. So, and they were all about EF1 or EF2, I believe. So let's see. Gary said it's now directly on top of me, and another shower is directly behind it. Okay, well, stay safe there, Gary. What was your last tornado warning, and can you check California? Yes, I can check California here in a second. My last tornado warning, don't remember the full day. That was the day that I think I may have saw a funnel, maybe. Let me check California here. So we do not see any alerts for California here. I'll finish answering your question after I check California here, see if anything's going on down here. We see general thunderstorm risk. We do see a special weather statement down here, just east of Los Angeles here. We did just get 2 new severe thunderstorm warnings actually here. Okay, let me get that pulled up here. I believe actually that's close to Mobile here. There is a severe thunderstorm warning that did just get put into effect. So we did get an update on the one in Louisiana, with 6-mile-per-hour winds, penny-sized hail till 5:15 Central Daylight Time. Then we saw a new warning came out just, I think, southeast of Mobile. I don't know for sure about that, but it's close to Mobile there till 4:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time there. There is one close to Mobile there, that severe thunderstorm warning. So definitely something to watch. Okay. Like I was saying here, we are seeing a general thunderstorm risk for California, but nothing too big is going on here in California for today. Tomorrow, another general thunderstorm risk, but no severe weather. Then day 3, we have general thunderstorms, but no severe weather expected here for the next 3 days. If we check our flash flooding risk, I do want to check that here. And it looks like we do have a marginal risk for Southern California here for day 1 here, so we could see a little bit of flash flooding for Southern California for today. Tomorrow we do have another marginal risk flash flooding for southeastern California here, where we could see a little bit of isolated flash flooding being possible. Then on day 3 we have another marginal risk and maybe even a little bit of slight risk here in Southern California here of some isolated to maybe a little bit of scattered flash flooding being possible here. But the better chance of flash flooding will be east of California. So interesting there. Okay, let's see here. So my last tornado warning, I know you were asking that before I checked out California here. So my last tornado warning, I don't actually remember the actual date of it. I know it was close to one of my rehearsals I had. I think it was like the day before or something. I don't fully remember the exact day, but it was back in June. That was my last tornado warning. If you're talking about my exact city actually wasn't in a tornado warning that day, so that would probably be a while since I've seen tornado warning for my exact city here, but in my county there was a tornado warning back in June. But before that, I believe we didn't see tornado warnings for a whole year in 2021, I believe. So about 2020, I believe I did see my last tornado warning for my city. So that was the last time I saw one, and it was like a squall line moving through. So it's something with squall lines. They always bring, for some reason, at least in my area, a tornado warning or something each time. At least since 2020 here. Okay, we do see a new flash flood warning again for Minnesota here. So till 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So if you're in that, stay safe. There's a new flash flood warning. Tylia said December 10th, 2021. That was crazy. Oh yes, that was definitely crazy. That was definitely a crazy event there, December 10th. I think the Mayfield tornado happened that day. That was crazy. I did not think that would happen, the Mayfield tornado being so long. So, it was quite a day for sure. That was quite a day. Let's see here, see if this has changed too much. Check out our mean hail size here. And looks like here our hail actually has went down, luckily, here with this storm here. Up to close to an inch of hail being possible here, but not too big here. So up to an inch is possible here. And then up here, it looks like that hail also weakened. So it looks like we're not quite seeing too much hail going on now. It looks like it has weakened a little bit. Check out our wind gusts here with these storms here. And it'll take a minute here to load up. Of course, it always usually does. Always does. Here. Okay, there it is. And let's check that out here. Around 60 mile per hour wind gusts are possible here. So 61, 62. So around 60 mile per hour wind gusts are possible here. So if you're on that storm, like I said, stay safe there for sure. Let's see. Can you answer this? What happened my third? Why is everyone bringing that tornado up? Which one you talk about? Which are you talking about there, Michael? I don't know which one you talk about, but I don't know for sure what you mean by that. But if you can describe a little more what you mean there. But sorry, I don't fully understand what you mean there, Michael. But like I was saying here, we do see a few severe thunderstorm warnings down in these areas. Let's check Mobile, because I know someone was in Mobile earlier here. And looks like there is a severe thunderstorm warning for Mobile here for today, so, or right now actually. So if you're in Mobile, stay safe there. Okay, new severe thunderstorm warning here. And that is for eastern New York here. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning until 6:15 Eastern Daylight Time. May 3rd, you haven't heard. May 3rd, which was May 3rd? I don't think anyone mentioned May 3rd, did they? I don't know. So, but like I said, severe thunderstorm warning in effect there for New York. So, severe thunderstorm warning for Mobile. So if you're in Mobile, just watch out for 60 mile per hour winds and one shall be impossible here. So I think what we're going to do now is check out our long range here, because I said I was going to check out our long range. So let's check our long range out, and then we'll look at maybe a few more storms, then probably end the stream here in a little bit. So let's check out our long range and see what's going to happen here in our long range. So let me get that pulled up here. Get the GFS here. We'll check out the GFS, see what's going on in the long range. Okay. Let me move it on over to our models. And there we go. Okay, there we go. So now we're looking at the GFS here, checking on what's going on here in the long range here. And we are seeing, like I said, a few rain showers and storms going on here in Southwest. This is actually day 3 here. So let's fast forward a little farther into day 4 here. Looks like we continue to see showers and thunderstorms continue in the area in New Mexico, Arizona, Texas, all the way even up to some areas in the Northwest. The Midwest seeing severe weather again here around Saturday night here. So definitely something to watch here. Then we're going to fast forward here, and it looks like some showers and storms continue to move into areas of Oklahoma. I know Oklahoma really needs that because they did see heat a little while ago here. So good thing is they're getting some showers and storms here. Even some areas of Texas seeing some showers and thunderstorms. Maybe in the Midwest seeing some showers and thunderstorms. And it continues to move its way south towards the southeast, the low pressure system. And it looks like we see quite a few showers and storms going on for areas of Texas, Louisiana, even areas Georgia, South Carolina here. Potentially a few storms by around Tuesday next week, according to what it shows here. And it looks like we continue to see showers and storms for the southeast here for around August 25th, so around Thursday next week potentially. Then as we go far out past this point here, stuff gets wonky, like I said. And this model shows a potential hurricane. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen this run actually, but shows a potential hurricane, potentially a strong hurricane, going into the U.S. Wow. Don't take that literal, but this is actually the first time me checking out this model run here, and it does actually show potentially a hurricane or something going on here for down here in southeast. Even though this is far out, this is way far out, I wouldn't get too stressed about it. But definitely something to have to watch here, as this does now show actually here potentially a hurricane here moving southeast here. Definitely something to watch. I wouldn't get too concerned at the moment because this is still 258 hours out. This will likely change, and don't get your hopes up on it or anything, or don't get too feared about it until it gets a little closer. If it continues to show this, definitely something we'll have to be concerned about. But as of now, this is actually the first time I've seen it show hurricane going into the U.S. here, even areas of Alabama, Florida. So definitely something we'll watch as it gets closer here. And definitely something we have to watch. If you're in the southeast, you have to get started getting prepared for hurricane season, just in case something like this does happen here. So we do see some warm waters for these areas. So I wouldn't worry about this, Michael. I know you said, is there a hurricane going into my area? This is 276 hours out, and this is likely going to change. But you guys should start getting prepared, just in case hurricane season does do something like this, what it shows here. So, and let me see here if our European model agrees with this here. I believe it probably doesn't. This is the first time I've actually seen it on the GFS here. And no, I'm not seeing anything on the European model here, but definitely something to watch as we get closer. I'll continue to give you guys updates on it as it gets closer, but as of right now, it's nothing too big to worry about right now. But as I said, if you're in the south, you do need to get your hurricane precautions ready here, just in case something like this does happen. As of now, it does show it would move into Alabama, Florida. If this does come to fruition here, it could still go into areas Texas, Louisiana. It could still change an area of exact where it's going to hit. But this is, like I said, far out. So, like I said, be prepared. Don't be scared. I would still like to know. I want to be whether aware. Please tell me is coming my area. If this does come to fruition and does go in the exact path that I think is pretty unlikely here for it to happen here, but if it does show you'd see a little bit of rain and thunderstorms going on. Probably by this time it would weaken here as it head on land toward Atlanta near 1 p.m. on August 29th, but I think this is very unlikely to happen as of now. So as I said, I wouldn't be too worried about it right now, Michael. So don't get too worried. Unless if it continues to show on the models in the next 5 days, if it continues to show this, then we need to be really concerned for this area. So as of right now, definitely something to watch. It's actually the first time I've seen something like this on the GFS actually, so definitely hinting at something being possible toward the U.S. later this hurricane season. Okay, we got a new flash flood warning for California this time here. This goes till 5:15 p.m. Pacific time here, so if you're on that, stay safe. We also do got 4 new severe thunderstorm warnings for Louisiana here till 5:15. Another update on Louisiana storm. New severe thunderstorm warning for New York, and then we had severe thunderstorm warning for New York again there too. So quite a few warnings there that just came in effect a little bit ago. Okay, let's see here. Arena here, the tornado was third, almost 4 miles wide. Storm Chaser said ooh. Gary Smith said in there goes thunder. Jacksonville, Florida has some crazy weather. Well, stay safe there in Jacksonville. Gary Smith. Storm Chaser said that's still Garland, and the models are yeah, you're very probably right there, Storm Chaser, because they change very quickly. So I wouldn't get, like I said, too worried about this. Definitely wouldn't get too worried. Just something we'll have to continue to watch and monitor as it gets closer. So I don't think really any of the models are agreeing with the GFS here, but definitely we're gonna have to watch that closely as we go forward. So we'll definitely watch that. Okay, let's move back here. Let's see. Can you check Dallas, Texas? For some reason my radar Omega won't pick it up. Okay, we'll check that out here in just a second. Let me move back to WSV3. Let me get that pulled up, WSV3 here. Okay. Right there. There we go. There's WSV3. Okay, let's check out Dallas, Texas, see what's going on there. See if anything too major is going on there in Dallas, Texas. Let's hope not. And it looks like right now we don't have any warnings here for Dallas, Texas. But let me see here. We need to get our radar pulled up here. And yeah, it doesn't look like anything major is going on there in Dallas, at least here. What it shows here, maybe a few showers and storms southeast Dallas, but Dallas right now looks fine. Doesn't look like anything's going on there. So, doesn't look like anything's going on there in Dallas, Texas, really. Nothing too big, at least, here. So, sorry guys, I had to blow my nose real quick. But let's see here. Storm Chaser said, yeah, I'll get some too, and my grandma will get it for sure. Special weather statement issued for Jacksonville, Florida, so let's check that out. Jacksonville, because I know, Gary, you're close probably to those areas here. So Jacksonville, right over here. So let's check out what's going on here in Jacksonville, see if anything too big is going on here. And go from the Georgia's radar site here. Looks like we are seeing those showers and storms going on. 50-mile-per-hour winds could be possible for your area there, Gary. So definitely something to watch. I'm sure you probably already know that, but just want to let you know, just in case you didn't know that. Let's see here. Our hail, let's see if we see much hail. I'm sure there's probably not much hail with this here. So let me actually turn off our other radar here. And yeah, I'm not seeing too much hail, maybe just small hail, very little hail. Maybe up to, I believe, dime, penny, even a mothball size hail, but it's not very big hail. Not really that big of hail going on with the storm. Or let's see our gusty winds here, see how much gusty winds we're seeing here for these areas here. It'll take a second here, like usual. And we'll check out our gusty winds here with it. And it shows here that up to 60-mile-per-hour winds are possible. So, maybe up to 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, but mainly 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts, maybe 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts could be possible in there. And then, it doesn't look like much rotation in there. Let's see, how's my area? I'm sorry, I forgot. Michael, you guys aren't expected to see severe weather, just maybe a few showers today, but thunderstorms are possible the next day 2 and day 3 here. So you will have to watch for showers and thunderstorms being possible in the next 3 days. But nothing too big is expected here for your area there. So Michael, you're not expected to get anything too big. So, okay, well, let's see here. I believe, let's check out. Okay, it looks like they did take off that severe thunderstorm warning for South Dakota there, so that's some good news. We did have a severe thunderstorm warning earlier for 70-mile-per-hour winds there. Looks like that has been expired here. That's some good news there. We do see quite a few special weather statements down here, though, in Florida. Quite a few here. We even see a severe thunderstorm warning near Gainesville here. So definitely something to watch. So if you guys have any other questions, let me know, and I'll probably end the stream close to 4:30 here. So we're probably going to end it close to that time here. But like I said, hopefully you guys like the new setup. I know it's a little different from usual. I know I changed quite a bit with the setup here, and hopefully you guys enjoy that. Let me know your guys' feedback here in the chat or in the comments after the stream here. I think it's a pretty good layout. I try my best to make a pretty good layout here for our streams here. So, there are a few severe thunderstorm warnings and special weather statements going on here in Florida, so if you're on those, stay safe. Let's check out this storm close to Destin here. This is close to Destin here, somewhere close. Let's check out this storm, see what's going on with this here. And we'll probably check out Mobile storm here in a minute. So, it'll take me a minute to load up. This is close to Panama City here. I've actually drove through this area before. I've been here before. So, okay, we got 2 new warnings here. A flash flood warning here 4 areas, I believe, of either Utah or Colorado here. And that is until 5:15 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Then we have severe thunderstorm warning for New York till 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Shannon said hello from the USA. Welcome, Sharon. Hopefully you're having a good day. I'm from the US too. Hopefully you're having a good day. If you have any questions, let me know about your location. I can check your location and see what's going on in your area there if you want. Don't have to though. Okay, let's see here. I'm not seeing any rotation luckily with any of these storms here. Check our mean hail size here. See if anything's going on here. Looks like very little hail. If anything, really, maybe just south of Lynn Haven, maybe a little bit of hail, but not very much hail with these storms here, so I'm not seeing too much hail going on. So that's some good news there. But maybe some gusty winds could be possible with that storm. Let's check out the storm near Alexandria here, Louisiana, see what's going on with that here. Michael said 8 tornado warnings today. So far, there has been no tornado warnings that I know of. The last tornado warning was yesterday at 5:56 p.m. So there hasn't actually been any tornado warnings quite yet today. So that's some good news there for sure. Let's hope it stays that way. Don't want to see a tornado warning. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on with this storm here. See if anything too big's going on here. And mean hail size. We have maybe up to an inch of hail being detected here on radar. So we are seeing a little bit of hail going on with the storm. Just east Pool Lock, maybe even just south Pool Lock too. We are seeing a little bit of hail going up to potentially an inch here. Check out our gusty winds here. Sorry about that, guys. Always have a stuffy nose. I don't know why. I think my allergies have kicked in or something. Because I've had quite a bit going on the last few days. My ear has been clogged. At least it was yesterday. So, I think I have some allergies going on here. But like I was saying here, 60-mile-per-hour winds here for the storm just south of Dry Pong here. Okay, just updated here. Up to 60-mile-per-hour winds still being detected. 61 here. And with this storm over here, east of Dry Pong here, around 66-mile-per-hour winds. So, getting close to 70-mile-per-hour winds. So, definitely something to watch there. With some, maybe a little bit of hail and mainly gusty winds going on with it. So, if you guys have any questions, let me know. And like I said, I'll probably be ending the stream here in about 3 minutes. Here. Let me know. Let me know if you guys have any other questions here. One other thing I do want to look at before the stream ends here. Check out our outlook, or basically our look of the U.S. for the next 6 to 10 days and 8 to 14 days of our temperature and precipitation outlook. So let's check that out here. And then we'll probably end the stream here. So let me get that pulled up here. Okay. It'll take me a minute here to pull it up here and get all of our warnings and stuff off of here. So we can better look at this here. Okay. Let's turn off local reports. Okay, there we go. Okay. So we do have above average here temperatures here for the northwest here as we head into 6 to 10 days here. We do have some above average temperatures going on, especially here in Oregon, Washington, and California, and maybe a little bit in Nevada here. We do have above average temperatures being possible here within the next 6 to 10 days, so definitely something we're going to have to watch closely here. It's going to lose Los Angeles, Reading here, Portland here, in the above average of temperatures here. We also do have above average also for the eastern United States here, especially up here in the northeast. We do see a little bit above normal temperatures going on here. Close to New York City here, Boston here, seeing above normal temperatures going on, even down here in Florida, near Orlando. Then for the central United States, good news here, we do see below normal temperatures going on. That's some good news here, as we saw quite a bit of heat going on quite a while ago. Now we're finally getting a little bit of a cool down going on here for the central United States here. So that's some good news going on here, as we may see a little bit of below normal temperatures going on the next 6 to 10 days here. So definitely something to watch. Oops, sorry about that. Our 8 to 14 days here is, again, mainly the same story, really. Eastern United States, heat. Western United States, quite a bit of heat also. Then the central United States into some areas of the Midwest, and below normal temperatures here for the 8 to 14 day outlook. So we could see some below normal move a little more north here into the Midwest here. But it stays mainly below normal for areas of the Central Plains, to some areas of the Midwest, even some areas of the Ohio Valley, maybe a little bit of below normal, even southeast. So that's some good news, as we see a lot of heat in a lot of these areas. We finally see relief from that heat, and then we see all that heat moves over here toward the western United States here, especially northwest here. Do see quite a bit of heat above normal temperatures going on here. We also see some above normal for the eastern United States. Welcome to stream here, Ray Mavens. Welcome. Hopefully you're having a good day here. And then Kristen said hola. So, but above normal or below normal here in central United States, above normal here in northwest, western United States, and the eastern United States here for the 8 to 14 day. Our precipitation for the next 6 to 10 days here will mainly be for the south here near Memphis. Texas here, we see the whole state, but a little bit of Texas down there, is above average precipitation. That is good news, because I know Texas has been seeing quite dry conditions and hot. Finally, we see above normal precipitation for Texas here. Even areas of southeast seeing some above normal. Into areas of Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama there. Even some areas of Kentucky. Even areas in the northeast seeing a little bit above normal temperature, or precipitation, going on here. As we head toward the Midwest, though, we see a near normal precipitation. As we head toward Denver here, Wyoming, Montana, we see above normal. But then as we head toward the northwest here, we see below normal precipitation here. So we'll see a little bit of below normal precipitation for the next 6 to 10 days. Ray Maven said any severe weather upcoming this weekend. A little bit for the central United States. I'll look for you here in a minute here, Ray Maven, see if there's anything for your area. So, but I'll let you know here in a second after I'm done going through this. We also got one new flash flood warning for Arizona here till 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. We also do severe thunderstorm warning for Louisiana till 5:15 p.m. Central time. Severe thunderstorm warning update on the Alabama storm, and then a severe thunderstorm warning here for Florida here. But like I was saying here, above normal for most of the southeast, eastern United States, even some areas of southwest here, we are seeing above normal precipitation for the next 8 to 14 days. So we will see above normal temperatures, or precipitation, going on for the next 8 to 14 days here. And this area just continues to get more rain and thunderstorms here, so leading to some flash flooding being possible in these areas. So southwest, you probably are going to continue to see that flash flooding threat being possible here, especially near Phoenix there. Then we see below normal here for areas, some of the areas near the Midwest and then northwest here, and that below normal of precipitation. So where we're seeing that intense heat going on, of course we're seeing below normal precipitation here, so leading to probably some droughts going on in some of these areas here. So we are seeing heat and then not much precipitation, so that's some not good news for the northwest. But we do have the good news here for the southeast and central United States of maybe some above normal precipitation here. So according to what it shows. Okay, let me look here for rain mavens here for the next few days. So I believe you don't have a risk there in Wisconsin here for today. Maybe a few general thunderstorms day 2 here, general thunderstorms, then day 3 here. Do have a marginal risk here for Iowa and Minnesota, but for your area, we're not expecting any severe weather as of now for the next 3 days. So no severe weather expected for your area as of now, next few days at least. So that's some good news for right now here, rain mavens. So definitely something we're going to have to watch, severe weather threat, so definitely something to watch there. So if you guys have any other questions, let me know, and I'll be ending the stream here in a few minutes. Like I said, if you guys like my new layout, let me know in the live chat or the comments. I'd love to hear you guys' feedback on it. Anything you want me to change or any of that stuff, I'd love to know. I'll try my best to change the stuff if you guys want me to change anything here. But I like hearing your guys' feedback here. So, let me know. Okay, let's check out some of the severe thunderstorm warnings going on up here in New York. We're seeing quite a few severe thunderstorm warnings going on here. In eastern New York, we do see a severe thunderstorm warning, 60-mile-per-hour winds, wind, hail. Then areas here near western New York here, we are seeing severe thunderstorm warnings with 60-mile-per-hour winds, wind, hail. Then close to Buffalo here, 60-mile-per-hour wind, wind, hail being possible here. So if you're on the storm, be prepared for potentially some gusty winds. Maybe a little bit of hail also going on here. Then we see a few severe thunderstorm warnings down here in Florida, Alabama, and Louisiana here so far. So, okay, Michael said, are you using Radar Omega? No, I'm actually using WSV3 here. This is WSV3 I use. I don't have Radar Omega. I probably should get it, but I don't actually have Radar Omega. I do have Radar Scope, but the thing I'm using here is WSV3. It's a very professional software. That's $25 a month here. We have a new flash flood warning for Arizona. Speaking of my monthly subscription, I believe on Saturday, I'll check here in a minute. It will be running out here, so I won't be able to have WSV3 here as I head into September, because I set it till September. I was going to use WSV3 till September 3rd. Then I'm going to go back to GR2 Analyst, and I may have for next spring. I'll see, depending on how much money I still have. I don't have very much money because I don't work right now, but here in the future I plan on doing that. But right now I'm focusing on school and stuff, so if I'm not able to get WSV3 for next spring, I'll just use GR2 Analyst because I have that forever now. So just to let you guys know, though, that I will not be able to use WSV3 here after, I believe, September 30th it is. So yeah, let me see, what risk will Saturday be? Let me see here. Saturday, I believe here. That's day 4, isn't it? Saturday, yeah, day 4. We did check the models earlier. Let me just check for your area for day 3. We'll check it real quick, see what's going on here. Let me move it right on over here to the models, see what's going on for day 3. Okay, right here. Okay, we're going to check out what's going on here on Saturday here. See if it looks really that impressive here for Saturday here. So let me get to the GFS here and see what's going on here for Saturday. Okay, let's see here. Saturday, right around this time. So Saturday, it looks like maybe a few showers and storms. I'm going to fast forward here. So it looks like maybe Saturday night you'd have to watch, but that's mainly for southern Wisconsin. It looks like you see a little bit of instability here. This may go up as it gets forward here, so we may see another marginal risk here for areas of Wisconsin here, Illinois here. Let me check our dew points. Oops, sorry about that. Our dew points are up in the 60s, so around close to upper 60s here as those severe storms are going through. So we see quite a bit of Gulf of Mexico moisture here move up in these areas here, and let's check out our 850 millibar winds here. See if we see too much going on with the 850 millibar winds here, and I'm not seeing too much in the higher values indicating tornadoes, but maybe some gusty winds, large hail. Let me check our SRH here real quick here. Let's see here, I'm going to check it real quick here, and it's about not very high, so we really don't have too big of a risk of tornadoes, so it's mainly gusty winds and large hail here for your area maybe for Saturday. So I think day 3 is a better chance of severe weather. But we can see that warm air advection up to the north here coming from, and that cold air advection here as that system continues to move through Midwest. Oop, did not mean to do sounding there. So So yeah, but you will have to watch Saturday, but I don't think that'll be that big of a threat there for your area. At least a tornado threat, I don't think it'll be much of a threat. And actually, according to what shows here on the models, it looks like it'll mainly stay south of your area, but it could change in the exact location as we go forward. But right now, it doesn't look like you're going to see too much going on there, Rain Maven. So I think day 3, which is Friday, will be busier than probably day 4 as of now. But as I said, it's a little far out. Here on the GFS, it does usually show instability a little lower. I'm getting storms tonight, tomorrow, and Friday. We'll stay safe there. We do now have a new severe thunderstorm warning for areas of Florida, close to Jacksonville, I believe there. Real quick, let you guys know that. Okay. Well, I think what I'm going to do here now, I've been streaming for a little while here, so I think I'm going to probably, like I said, end the stream here. So I've been streaming for quite a while here. If you guys want to go back in the stream, you guys can, if you missed it here. But I think we're going to end it here, unless if you have any other questions here. None severe storms. There's a chance, but it's a very low chance, though. At least I think here, according to what shows here on the GFS. But I think there could be a chance still a little far out. Welcome back, Gary Smith. I'm probably going to end it here, and then just stay safe. Okay, I'm going to end it here. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. Guys, let me know if you guys like my new layout here. Let me know. I think I kind of like it, but I want to hear your guys' take on it. Let me know either in the comments or any of that, because I changed my layout here. So hopefully it didn't lag too much here in the layout, but I don't know if it lagged too much because I couldn't really see it too well. So, but I'm going to end the stream here. Have a good rest of your guys' night here. If you're in the risk of severe weather, just stay safe. Probably will do a video or stream tomorrow. Not sure which one I'm going to do tomorrow, but we'll see what happens depending on what happens here. I usually decide when I'm eating lunch. Usually I'm thinking which one I want to do for the day. But I also do have orientation tomorrow, meaning that I will have to go to see what my high school will be about. So we'll be doing that tomorrow, but I don't think that will really affect my streaming schedule, really. So I shouldn't do anything to that. So because it's gonna be at like 5:30 or something, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, well, I'm gonna end it here. Have a great day, everyone. Like Talia said in the chat. Talia, hopefully you have a good rest of your school there. I know you had your first day of high school there. Hopefully it continues to get better there. And anyone else who's in school, good luck to you guys. I'll be going back to school here in about a week, so yeah. Okay, we're going to end it here. Have a good rest of your guys' day, and see you guys in the next video or stream. Goodbye, everyone.